Hello Morris class, welcome back to your third history lesson video, and on the same day, the 7th of January 2021. So quickly going through our learning objectives, can I create a mind map about a significant person in the past who has contributed to national and international events? And our split screen objective is, can I identify events beyond living memory nationally or globally? Okay, so in our previous history lesson, or in the previous video that you've just watched, we discovered animals were the first living thing to space travel. Today, we are going to look at the first human to ever space travel. Now, the first human to ever space travel was called Yuri Gagarin. Yuri Gagarin. Okay, now we're going to learn a little bit about Yuri Gagarin. So, who was Yuri Gagarin? Yuri was born in Russia in 1934 in a village on the outskirts of Moscow. He was an engineer. Now, hang on a minute. While I'm reading this, I know this is a history video, but I remembered the capital letter, but what have I forgot to put in? Did you spot it? Well done. A full stop. That's why I've got my pen ready, just in case. There we go. Right, he was also a fighter pilot. Now, he was shortlisted for the Russian space program from 20 other candidates. So out of the 20 other candidates, Yuri was picked. He was like the special one to be selected for the Russian space program to travel into space. In 1961, he was the first human to ever enter space. So he was the first human to ever sit in a rocket and launch all the way up into space. He orbited, which means he went all the way around the Earth in 108 minutes. 108 minutes. So I'll demonstrate if I have, so pretend this is the Earth. This is not the Earth. This is my daughter's little special butterfly that she's sewn with her grandma's help. So pretend this is our planet Earth and it's sphere. That means it's a 3D shape. Now orbited. Now I'm going to pretend that this is our spacecraft. Yuri is in our spacecraft, and this is how he went. He orbited the Earth in 108 minutes. So he's starting to go around. He's starting to go around. Go all the way around. It's been 60 minutes now. Go all the way around now. It's been 90 minutes. Now it's been 100 minutes. And now it's been 108 minutes. So it took Yuri 108 minutes to travel to space, which is almost 2 hours. Okay. Unfortunately, he died in 1968 in a fighter jet crash. So he died in a fighter jet crash. So upon his death, he was flying a plane, and while he was flying a plane, there was an oncoming jet. Sorry, not a plane. He was flying a jet. Sorry, wrong terminology. He was flying a jet, and as he was going this way, there was an oncoming jet coming this way, and he had to quickly swerve. And as he swerved, which means he dodged or he moved out of the way very, very quickly, he lost control of his jet and he crashed and passed away. So very sad, but he did die in service. So remember, his first career was actually, he was a fighter pilot. So do you remember what year Yuri became the first human to ever space travel? In 1961, aboard the Soviet Vostok 1. So the name of his rocket or spacecraft was Vostok 1. Vostok 1. Well done. Okay, now let's watch this reenacted video depicting Yuri's mission into space. Now, this link is in the description box below. So you need to pause Miss Beg's video right here. You need to go and watch that video. And remember, so it says reenacted video depicting Yuri's mission. So that the character that is only pretending to play Yuri. So it might look very similar to him, okay? But that is not actually Yuri Gagarin because he had passed away. Remember when he crashed his jet? So that is someone just pretending to be him. Okay, just wanted to make that clear. So off you go and watch that video, enjoy that video, and then once you've watched that video, come back and then we'll carry on with the rest of the lesson. Well done, Morris class. Did you enjoy that video? I really enjoyed it, especially at the end to learn how he almost had a failed space mission. That was very, very interesting. And I like the way that the Vostok 1 was shaped. Do you remember the round shape that it was shaped in? There was not enough room, but he was very brave. He was the first man to ever space travel, and he went by himself. So he was entering the unknown. So we had animal astronauts that went up into space, but not a human, because even when the animal astronauts returned and they were alive, they still couldn't share the experience. So Yuri was very, very famous, and the whole of Russia loved him because they saw him as a hero of their country or even the world. Okay, so let's recap. What I would like you to do is I would like you to read these questions and then try and give a verbal answer. So just talk about the answers with your teddy or anyone in the room with you, if there's an adult in the room, or most likely your teddy bear, because I'm going to talk to my daughter's little butterfly. I'll talk to where was Yuri born and when, what was his first career, what was the name of his spacecraft, was his mission successful, how long did it take to how long did it take him? Oh, that should be, oh, hang on a minute. Miss Vegas tricked you again. Let's read this sentence again. How long did it take his to orbit the Earth? Morris class, have you spotted something? Oh no, what has Miss Fake done now? Oh my goodness, I always have my pen ready. Right, so that should be well done. How long did it take him to orbit the Earth? So orbit, remember, means going around the Earth. Why did the first ever human space mission almost fail? So if you've forgotten, go back and watch Yuri's video of his first space mission, okay? Right. Once you've spoken about those answers, unpause the video and we'll move on. Okay, your turn. Right, get ready, Morris class. What you are going to be doing is you are going to create a mind map of Yuri Gagarin. So if you have forgotten some key events, then you can, and key dates, you can skip back to the beginning of this video, or just pick out the bits that you have missed and then continue from this point onwards. So it says, let's look at a waggle. A waggle stands for what a good one looks like on the next page. So if you do challenge 1, this is what your mind map should look like. So Yuri Gagarin mind map, there is Yuri Gagarin. Obviously you don't have a picture of him, so you can just write his name. Okay, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 key pieces of information about Yuri Gagarin's life. So born in, okay, so you need to put the year that he was born in. Then his career. What was his career? So what was his job? Okay, what was he famous for? He was famous for being the first. When did he die? In what year he died? So 19. And then what was the name of his spacecraft? Was, well done. And space mission detail. So in how many minutes did he orbit Earth? So I can remember this one very, very clearly. I'll write 108 minutes. Min, I'll just put min for short for minutes. And then you're going to write orbited. Oh, I really don't like writing on this Morris class because my handwriting is always terrible. Orbited Earth. Now I'm going to put a capital E because it's the name of the planet. So even while you're doing even though this is a history lesson, make sure that you are doing your capital letters, you're doing your full stops, and you're reading your work back. Okay, just like I do always try and trick you, Morris class, in the videos to see if you guys are awake and paying attention. So I'd like to do something a little bit, you know, where it's like, oh, hang on, Miss Spake has forgot to put a capital letter or a full stop or spelt something incorrectly. Okay, so if you're challenge 1, you're going to do this mind map. Now, if you are challenge 2 and 3, you are going to be doing a mind map like this. Okay, so first, you're going to do the exact same as challenge 1. You're going to write Yuri Gagarin in the middle, and there are 6 pieces of information, the main parts of information. Then, underneath the 6, so leading on, so this is our main topic or heading. And underneath, this is called, so this information here, so he was born in Russia in 1934 in a village on the outskirts of Moscow. So this bit of information here is the subtopic or subheading. So it gives you extra information about the first key event. Okay, so the subtopic or subheading gives you extra information about the key event or key date. Now, career, over here, I'm going to write he was an astronaut. So I'll just put astronaut. Let's see if I can do it all joined up. Almost there. Oh, now we can't see it. Right, astronaut. And then, but he wasn't just an astronaut. What was his first career? He was an engineer and a, well done. He was a pilot. So over here, I'm going to write pilot. That gives me extra information about his career. Does that make sense? So if you're challenge 2 and 3, your mind map needs to look like this. Now, we have come to the end of our lesson. What I would like you to do is you need to make sure that you take a picture and upload your history work onto Tapestry so I can check it. I have been checking Tapestry and most of you are uploading, but I would like everybody to upload, okay? So I can just check that you guys are doing your work at home. And I will look forward to seeing your lovely mind maps about our hero, Yuri Gagarin, the first man in space. So thank you very much for watching, Year 2, and I will see you in the next video. Take care for now. Stay safe. Bye.